Hello there, this is Brandon Mumo or Catamount Edits, and today I'm gonna teach you how to be legend in ranged skill before even reaching swamps. You probably want to do this with a class that has ranged skills like Rogue or Hunter, but it's something that is useful for any class and it's definitely doable with any class as well. I usually go with Hunter because it's my favorite, but that really doesn't matter. I'll give you some general tips first, and then later on I'll give you the main strategy for this goal, this achievement. You should kill as much enemies as possible. This is pretty obvious. And using your ranged skills, try to kill all the mobs. And also, you should be looking for certain items on these levels. And these items are food, so you don't starve while doing this. It can happen. And also ranged weapons, obviously. And even cursed weapons can be useful, or blessed weapons if you're a demon, if you haven't found any other weapon. If you're gonna use a cursed weapon, use the creep one, since they will break faster, and be really careful, because if you reach legendary skill, the ranged weapon won't break, because it's one of the features of legendary ranged skill. Your weapons don't break. So you're gonna be stuck with that weapon until you find a remove curse, scroll or spell. So yeah, it sucks. And the main ranged weapon you want to find, it's kinda weird, but it's the slingshot, trust me. It's because it's the weapon that do the least amount of damage. And I know it sounds weird, but in Barony, your skills level up with your hits, not with your kills. So the more you have to hit to kill one monster, the more you level up your skill while killing that monster, because you have to do more hits with your weapon. So the slingshot is the best weapon to level up your ranged skill. But remember that Barony is a very hard game, so don't hesitate in using your stronger weapons to keep yourself alive, or you'll die before getting legendary skill. And another thing that is pretty obvious as well is to kill strong enemies like the trolls that you can find on the first levels. Just to level up your ranged skills, but trolls are not even close to what you have to kill to achieve legendary skill this early. For this achievement we gotta kill merchants. Yeah, merchants. I know it sounds challenging, but I'm gonna teach you how to kill the merchants easily. After some practice you're gonna be a professional burglar. Trust me. To be able to kill the merchant as a human, this is really important. You have to activate friendly fire. Or you can just play as a monster race and you can hit them whenever you want. Because merchants are allies with the humans. Anyway, yes, I know that killing merchants, attacking merchants as a human will give you a bad reputation. But if you find a staff of charm monster or you have the spell of charm monster, you can use it on the merchant to reset your reputation, and you can trade with them again and they won't attack you when they see you, because bad reputation makes them attack you. And where to find merchants? Early on you can find merchants on regular levels except the first level of the dungeon, and there's always also one merchant on the Thunder Gnome or Gnome Mines, but the main strategy here is to go to Mine Town. Mine Town has 4 merchants and a lot of other humans and NPCs, and it's usually where you get legend level of ranged skill. You can also level up trading and swimming if you manage to open that gate to go to the water. It's a pretty nice place to get overpowered early on. The entrance to the Mine Town is on the 3rd level of the dungeon. You gotta pull 2 switches to enter this area. However, it's not 100% guaranteed that you will be able to get there, especially because the Minotaur shows up sometimes. And to be more certain that you can get there, you should choose a character that can fly. And these characters are the Joker, that starts with a levitation ring, or any class at all that is a vampire or insectoid races. You can also be a sexton because they start with the spell of opening, so you can open those gates without pulling the levers, but it's still more guaranteed if you go with flying classes. In Mine Town, as a monster, the first thing I do is drink a polymorph potion, because I play as a monster class. If you're a human, don't worry about it. So I can trade with merchants and make humans join my party. And why would I want to trade with merchants if I'm gonna kill them? Well, there are still good reasons to level up your trading skill and to get necessary items to kill the merchants. You can get ranged weapons, food, and healing potions. It's really important to get those. The potions because you might get hit by some spell of the merchant or something like that. And while you're polymorphed, or if you're a human, you should also hire as much NPCs to join your party. You can kill them, but it can be quite chaotic since there's a lot of NPCs there. Yeah, I'd rather hire them for my party. Just be aware that the polymorph potion will eventually vanish and you will become a monster again, so you gotta be careful. And do not drink or get in water before you are ready to kill the merchant, because water cancels the effect of polymorph. Before starting the killing, make sure to close all the merchant doors. Otherwise, you might pull multiple merchants at once and you'll get yourself killed. And as well, they will get in your way to killing the other NPCs because you won't be able to hire them all, you know? And yeah, after that, kill the remaining non-merchant NPCs and put your party in a room. I like to put it on the entrance of the area because it's a pretty safe area, so they don't try to attack the merchants and the merchants won't attack them, and you can just be alone while killing the merchants. And the other thing to be prepared to kill the merchants is drop all the items you'll definitely not use while killing merchants. So you need healing potions, your ranged weapons, your gear, your equipments, and food. Yeah, don't forget about the food. And don't forget to get these items back later on, after killing the merchants. And dropping the items is important to make your character walk faster. If you walk faster, it's easier to kill the merchants because it's easier to dodge their magic. There are several ways to kill the merchants with ranged weapons. You can strafe left and right, fast dodging their casts, or you can do circular moves around them, or semi-circular moves while attacking them. These two are faster ways to kill the merchant, but they are dangerous ones. If you get distracted, you will die. And since there are 4 merchants and you're gonna kill them with slingshots, it's gonna take a while, you're gonna get tired, so it gets easy to make more mistakes after a while because you're tired. So I really would rather the safer way, which I'm gonna teach you now. And the safe way is running around buildings and shooting them from the corners, like this. This way you can easily dodge the attacks. You shoot them, wait to hear the sound of their magic attack hitting before attacking again, you attack again, then shoot them, and then hide, you know, just repeat it again and again. And when they're getting close to the corner, you run to the other corner, because if he gets too close, it's very likely that his magic will hit you, because it's very close. And be aware if there is no light if you're killing other merchants. On Mine Town you have plenty of light, but on other levels you might be on dark and you won't see the merchant casting, and they will be hit with a fireball on your face or a magic missile. So yeah, be careful. After killing them, you have a lot of loot, and you will be probably legendary in ranged skills, or at least very close to it. And remember I said to be careful with cursed slingshots? Yeah, I said that because I learned from my mistakes.